Hey, Laptop Recruit family, how we doing? How we doing? Okay. How's that looking? Okay, cool. Okay, just a quick calibration with you. So, oh shit, Andy's talking about mental health. What right has he got to talk about that? Absolutely fucking zero. That's what right I've got to talk about that. However, I hope this message or this video helps somebody in some way. I said on a previous video about how tough being a recruitment entrepreneur is. It's bloody tough, and also said that about traits over the years. So, yes, businesses come to us because they want to go from 300k to 1 million, and yeah, they want to be using strategies, automation, templates, workflows, the community, etc., and all that good stuff. And us checking their metrics. However, at the end of the day, the person operating the business is you. So you're the focal point at all times. You are the point of success and you're the point of failure. So everything goes through you. So making sure that you are a high functioning machine, entity, being, whatever you want to use, thing, if you want to get technical, it is key. And mental health is the most important thing that I've seen in the last 12 months. Would you believe I was in a TV studio a week ago dealing with professionals? Look at me now. Yeah, if this is right, then what we think is right, then what we say is right, then what we do is right. So how do we get this working? Well, it's what goes into it. And that doesn't mean just listening to positive stuff on YouTube all day. It means a bit more than that. So just let me give you a couple of stories, background, context that will relate to you. So mental health, one of the things that really boils my piss, to be frank, is always be kind stuff we got in the UK, and the same people saying be kind are the same pricks who are being fucking horrible to people. They're not congruent with what they say. And I think that's a key thing here. So what I've seen over the years, and I said in the previous video about Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, one of the things that I've seen over the years is in myself and in my business and in other businesses, which means the entrepreneur and their mindset, if you're growing even by 1%, we don't want that, we want more than that, but if you're growing, then you're making steps forward. If you're going down even by 1%, you're dying. So in my world, I've said this from year dot, you're either growing or you're dying in business. You're not quote plateauing. If you're plateauing, essentially you're dying. You've got inflation, you've got your time, you've got your age, etc., your passion, you're dying. But at a base level, it's very rare that you'll do 50k a month forever. So you're either growing or you're dying. So our mental health as a recruitment entrepreneur is incredibly important. And for that to be solid, we need a few fundamentals to happen. And one of them is acceptance. So, and me doing these videos now is fucking tough. Some of you know me 10 years. Have I done this? No, I've done 20, 30 videos now in 3 weeks and done zero of this in 10 years. I love my privacy. But I also get how the world is now, and people need to know not only that we're good at what we do, but you also need to know who we're dealing with, etc. So I'm having to do things that I don't really want to do. I'm actually quite enjoying it now. Usually what I would do on a video, everything we do inside our programs, we've got a framework. So normally if I did a video, if I'm doing a podcast interview, if I'm doing a video to the public or a video on YouTube, it might look off the hip, but I've actually got a 9-box framework or a whole, I've got a process for it in the background. None of this I have. This is all off the hip, just based on what I've seen and the help that people need. Recruitment entrepreneurs specifically, what they need. And mental health is something that we never talk about. And we never talk about, I'm not going to get into woo-woo and charities and all that stuff. It's about what you do every day. So if you get this, I think it will be a massive benefit to you. If you're growing even by 1%, 2%, you're going the right way. We want more than that. You know, I expect someone to double in their first year if they do the right, they follow the actions, get a metric, and as a minimum. But as an entrepreneur, the thing that's been enforced on a lot of people now is this working remotely. Now, we've been the laptop recruiter now for a decade or 8 years, whatever it might be. I forget how old my kids are sometimes, but we've been doing this, this remote thing for a long time now, and this is now being enforced on a lot of people. So what it means is a lot of people have been forced into isolation. A lot of recruitment people have been forced into isolation at home, but with their wife in a separate room, and we've now got fights over rooms, whatever else. We've now got an inconsistent day. We've got the kids running around, we've got the dog, we've got to pick the kids up, we've got to put all the stuff we might not have done have now impacted our life. So we haven't got this structured day. Get to the office at 8:30, leave at 6, wherever your day was. So that impacts on your mental health. And what I mean by that is you will get probably, if you spend 40 hours a week working, probably 10 to 12 of that will actually be focused work, actually getting shit done. The rest of it would be probably noise. So your mental health as an entrepreneur will relate to the success you've had. And the success you've had will be based on the money you're bringing in. Now, you can't separate that connection. You can't separate it. If you're an entrepreneur, you've made the jump, you've got balls of steel, you made the jump, and you're now in that world. And you're also in the world where you're going, I am going to fucking succeed. No matter how tough it is, you're gonna fucking do it. So you're driven, and you might not open to your spouse, even to your friends. I've always thrived off, you won't do that, Andy. I've always thrived off people being, you can't do that. I've always found that a fucking driver. But the older I get, I just want a content life. I just want people to be happy around me. I want to do good by people, and I just want peace and contentment. 10 years ago, I was up for fighting anyone. It's like so we've got different drivers to what our mental health means. Right now, I want peace. For the average recruitment business owner, and average meaning as in how the life is now, we've got these fundamental shifts around us. We've got working remotely. Clients have gone missing. We've been hit by this. Uncertain about the niche. We're going into our savings. We're worried about our wife or our partner. We're not getting on as well we used to. Yada, 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 yada. It's not to dismiss it. It's about to be real about what's going on. So how do we control this? We control this by being accepting of the situation. Now, I've gone through an awful fucking lot in my life. You wouldn't believe some of the shit that I've been through in my life. Horrific stuff. Which I don't talk about. And in marketing, they say, share your story. Oh, fuck off. But here's the thing. I'm accepting of those things now. And I also know if those things didn't happen, I wouldn't be as strong as I am now. And also wouldn't have the will to help people like I do now. So those bad things that happened will never happen to me again. But if you've not gone through those bad things yet, and this is your first bad time, you need to be accepting of, right, I'm about to go through a shitstorm. So rather than go, this is going to be okay, and it will all turn when the next stimulus check comes out and whatever. No, take control of it. Be accepting. Right, worst case is things continue to drop at 10% a month. It means I'm fucked in 10 months I'm out of business if it's not compound. Flip side, it'll all be okay. It'll all be okay. When we get these stimulus checks, everyone will invest in this or whatever it might be. I deal with e-commerce and Amazon will fly. It'll all be fine. Also not the way. We've got to be real with what's happening here. So to be real with what's happening, now I don't know you, but there are generally two sort of sets of people who are coming to us right now. One is the business who's struggling, and two is the business has always known that I need to do what Andy's been teaching now for a decade. Now's the time because I know I can dominate the market. So whichever one you fit into, again, you're in like, fuck, I need to change it. The model's not working. This isn't working anymore. I need to change it. Or, now's the opportunity to absolutely fucking smash it. And you've been following me for 5, 6, 7 years. And now you're going to do it. Whichever one you fit into, you've got a different mindset, agreed? You've got a different mindset. I'm going to take the view of most people are going to be in a bit more struggle mode. right now, a bit more struggle mode. So how do we get control of our mental health, our mental mind? And, you know, it's a stigma that we, in the UK, that we don't use. You know, when I left the corporate world in 2007-8, I mentored kids in Liverpool for a year. I got a commendation from the Lord Mayor of Liverpool, and I probably see it on every video. So I'm damn proud about it. Damn proud about it. You know, I want to give something back. But very quickly though, I left the corporate world. I was on such a grand a day, and I had loads of property, lost all my property, lost all my savings. I was fucked in a heartbeat. But I'm good at this. I was good at this. So things can change quickly, but they can change on the up quickly and down quickly. So be accepting that, right, things can turn on a dime, So what I would say is this: make a plan for, right, what do I need to bring in the next 60 days, 90 days, year, which means I'm going to be safe. So, you know, when someone will, you know, in the group, they'll say, we're doing 50K, I want to get to 150K this year. That's completely doable and, to be frank, quite normal, maybe under aiming, depending on the individual. But get clarity on, right, what's really going on here with my thought process. Because what we often do as entrepreneurs is, New Year's Eve, we do high fives and say, this year's going to be awesome. And we high five everyone, I'm going to do 1 million this year. And guess what? January, first 10 days you go through, you know, walking on water, it's going to be brilliant. Then the same shit happens, and then the same fucking results happen. Be aware of, you can't be doing that. You're a business owner. So in terms of your mental health, be aware of this. You're going to need to do some things to get moving, to get into traction mode or activation mode that you don't want to do, number one. Next, so I've also talked about, we've got activation, then we've got calibration, then we've got acceleration. So 30 days, 30 days, 30 days, just like 90 days. Know this, your mental health, you need to adapt. And what that means is, you're going to try something new and you're going to fuck it up. So we got a member, Peter. Peter took 8, maybe 9 iterations. It's inside under model success in our members area, iterations. And then of this one campaign, you see. So rather than, you know, using the phone, he's got a networking. He's literally changing a few words in an automated campaign. And then it took 9 cycles. So probably 9 weeks looking back. But then that same campaign ran over and over again, and they 5x in their first year, primarily through that and a LinkedIn strategy, something very simple. But what he could have done is gone, this isn't working, and given up. So know this, you need to do things that you've not done before, and you're not going to get it right the first time probably. That's completely normal. If you take the other view, I'll keep doing what I've always done, but we're going down by 10% a month. You need to be aware of, you're just putting your feet into the sand, then you head into the sand, and that's where you're going. So mental health, the most important thing is accepting where you are, number one. Number two, knowing that where you are now, thousands of people have got to where you want to get to before. I'll say that again, where you are now, thousands of people have got to where you want to get to before. Now there's 2 reasons why you're going to question that and go, that's fine for them, Andy. It's because one, as a human, they're built with a certain DNA, but they're different. You know, they've got more drive than me, they're younger than me or whatever, number one. Number two, their experiences from life now allow them to make a decision on their actions. So you can make that excuse. So there's, you know, I think about myself. When I came into recruitment, I was younger. You know, I had the recruitment gurus coming to me. Now I'm older, and I feel like I'm getting older here. But then if the analogy of, you know, the lion on the hill, you know, he sees the young, you know, cub at the bottom. The cub's looking at the lion on the, you know, top of the mountain, and he's looking at him going, I'd love to be him. All, you know, all those fighting, all those years. Wow, you know, he's the man. All that experience. He's looking at the cub saying, shit, I'd love to have his energy. I wish I could do that. You're never happy with what you got, and just accept that. Wherever you are, whether you're 50, you're 30, or you're 65, you're gonna play games in your head and make an excuse. Now, what you must do is be cognizant of that little voice in your head. You're going to make an excuse. But when it comes in, you go, oh, here he is. See ya. You just got to let it go. You've got to let it go. Otherwise, you'll be battling that all day long. Because the reality is, doing these fucking damn videos, Shit, I didn't sleep last night. I had the kids. I was doing this, I was doing that. I look like I'm deaf. Oh shit, I don't want to do the videos now because I'm not prepped. It's like, you've always got a thing. You've always got a thing. So in terms of your mental health, the main thing that's going to make you harden up and get through whatever you're going through is momentum. And what that means is doing what you don't want to do, knowing the first time it's not going to work out as well as you wanted to, knowing that someone else might be doing it better than you, whatever, but you've got your own goal. So with this mental health thing, we might be isolated. So I recommend getting into community, use this group, reach out to me. Everything you're going through, someone else has gone through before. But know this, I said on the video a couple of weeks ago, and I never thought I'd ever share this stuff. I think I'm the most, not confident, but I know I'm a really good person. I know I give a shit about people. I know I do things ethically. So I really do not care what someone says. I really do not care. I know I do my best by people. I might not be able to say that 15 years ago. Definitely 20 years ago, I was a bit of a prick. But because of that, I know I can act with certainty at all times and momentum, because I'm always trying to do the right thing. And I only got there through fucking up badly and losing a whole shitload of things. But you know what? The drive I've got now is because, I was quite successful, very successful to my early 30s. I lost everything. That's never happening again. Non-negotiable, it's never happening again. As much as I might say, right, I'm tired, I don't want to do this, but my back's against the wall, that will never happen again. It will never happen again. If anyone tries to rip off my stuff, never happening again. Never happening. Straight, bam, done. No fucking around. So you get to a point where you remove all the noise from your friends, your family, your business, whatever it might be. What do you need to do? Well, I need to do 250k revenue to get 150k profit to get 100k in my pocket, or I need to do 1 million to get a 750 dividend to get 600k in my pocket. Remove all the shit around it, because the voice that is rarely going to be good to you. Rarely going to be good to you. Now, I did say right at the beginning, what you put in is what comes out. So what I would recommend is having, I've got this shit all around the house, positive stuff everywhere. My kids will probably grow up like samurai warriors or think I'm mad. But your subconscious mind is crazy. You wouldn't believe the power of your mind. There's an app, used to be an app called Subly Messages, whereby it would upload thousands, I think maybe even 10,000 imprints per minute or per hour on the screen, but they were so quick you couldn't see them, but your subconscious could. So be aware that you're not in control of most of your thoughts. So back to mental health. Main thing, accept. Things are going to be tough, things are going to go wrong. You got your outcome. Know that everything you need to do, someone else has done before. Know this, if you're going for your first ever big drop, you're about to have a big upside. Now, you might say, fuck you, Andy, I'm sat in a dark room now, you don't know what I'm going through. Completely get it, I was there. I think I'm the most social person I know. I went through that shit. So I get it, fuck you, Andy, totally get it. You will come out the other side. If you ever get to the point, by the way, where you're fucking lower and lower, please reach out to me. Please, and I mean that. I'll give you my mobile. So listen, your mental health is the most important thing you can take care of. But what it really comes down to is getting the balance between your big vision of where you want to go, what you need to do today, and getting that thing in the middle. Because it's too easy to say, right, I've got a 3-year plan, and then you just fuck up for a week and not really care about it. I'll start again next week. Or you get militant with every hour by hour, and then you get even harder on yourself. I don't know you. Everyone's different. I had a conversation with a guy about 18 months ago who I was going to politely ask to leave our mastermind group, which I rarely do. We've got a love it or leave it guarantee. Come in for the first 30 days. And the 30 days not happy, we'll rip up the agreement and part as friends. You can take everything. I walk the walk on this. And we're careful about who we get into that group. And this guy I had a conversation with, and I was going to ask him to politely leave that group. And what actually transpired was he has gone on to do things in his business that blow me away. And he's a massive fan of me and what we do. But I had a conversation which was basically, shut the fuck up now, man up. You're pointing the finger, but what have you actually done? As my dad says, point one finger, you get three. So I always say, if you run a campaign, you'll get a metric. If you get a metric, we'll look at your metric, we'll look at your campaigns, we'll tell you what to change. But don't say this doesn't work when you've not even run it. It won't work in my niche, run it. So again, the principle there is actually implement and get a metric and remove all this stuff. Because the older I get, the more I realise life is a fucking game. And we make it so fucking heavy. And it's easy saying that when you're not about to lose your house or you're not going through a divorce and whatever else. Listen, I've been through anything and above you can think of. I get it. But know this. This here is what you need to take care of. And the key thing is momentum. Just 1% a day. If you're going through shit and you just cannot be fucked that day, right, what if I did 3 hours, in those 3 hours, what are the most important things I can do? Do that. So guys, with that said, I've sort of gone all around the houses here and not followed a framework at all. And if any of you have been following me for years, and everything I do follows a framework, but I just want to share something personal and also sort of a few variables I've had from conversations with members over the years that has been useful. So with that said, keep that on point. And again, like I said, if you ever go through that dark place, please reach out to me. You're not alone. We're all connected. Take care, guys. Laptop Recruiter family, big love.